Oh my
Goodness!
So I think this is the perfect example of how a recap episode should be handled. I think everybody coming into this episode knew what to expect. For instance, it was going to recap everything from Season 1 and Season 2, and it was going to have a little bit of fan service, for instance, pool episode, but I'm just very surprised. Even though a majority of this episode, yes, it was recap, and it had 5 minutes of just swimming, I actually enjoyed this a lot. Now, I don't think everybody might share the same opinion that I have about this episode, but oh my god, like, the way the flashbacks were handled, especially, like, going back and forth from the anime original scenes to the flashbacks of what previously happened, I think that's the best way to handle it, honestly. It really is. I mean, it's better than just having, like, the entire episode of just narration and just, flashbacks of everything that happened in Season 1, Season 2. Just seeing, like, for instance, All Might thinking about everything that happened, he's just sitting down and when he thinks about all the stuff that's going down, to seeing how, Izuku's thinking about all that's changed, and then we switch over to the pool segments and stuff, and we get to see, like, Ida thinking about what happened with Stain, and we get to actually even see the scar on his shoulder, which I love that, by the way, and I'm really glad that Studio Bones isn't cheaping out for stuff like that, because, you know what, I want to dive right into that. When it comes to Boku no Hero Academia for you anime onlys, just to make sure I kind of let you all know, a lot of our characters, when they get into fights and they get wounded, those wounds do actually carry over to the next arc. What I mean is like, in normal shonen, when a character's getting in a fight, they're getting in a big fist fight, and then they get wounds all over their body, and then they miraculously, like, heal once everything is said and done, and all their scars, wounds, or whatever are gone, they have nothing to show for it. Well, that is not the case with Boku no Hero. When it comes to this series, when a character gets brutally injured, for instance, Izuku, perfect example, you get to see his messed up hand in this episode. When a character gets brutally injured and they have wounds on their body, that usually stays. And we get to see Ida with a mark on his shoulder, which makes me appreciate how Bones, they're not trying to cheap out. Because even though the manga shows these scenes, shows characters having wounds all over their body, I like how Bones is not trying to just, forget about certain wounds they have on their body or cheap out. They're actually still taking the time to draw them on the characters and show that they recognize that these characters have these features on them, that they will carry these scars or wounds on them for the rest of the series. So that right there, I just like that. Hopefully I'm not the only one that likes stuff like that, but just seeing how Bones didn't try to be lazy, I appreciate it. Even though this is a recap and an anime original episode of all things, I'm just surprised they went that far. Really, I am. Oh, anyways, to get right into it, I was thoroughly trolled with this episode. What I mean is, I expected to have our female characters getting a lot of fan service. Not gonna lie, I honestly thought that's what was gonna happen because of the cover page and all that, and then, this page right here, I expected, it was going to be like a fan service episode with the women, all the female characters. But then, we got an episode of Free. And I'm just like, okay, well played, Studio Bones, you got me. Because, I guess it was the most unexpected twist about it, and it led to some very funny moments as well. Because when I think about it, I actually really like seeing all of the guy characters competing against each other in the pool, who could get across the pool the fastest, and I just couldn't help but laugh and chuckle. But I'll get into that in a moment, though. I want to talk about the Kaminari and the Minato scene. So, I noticed in this anime original that, Studio Bones, they're really trying to show that certain characters kind of hang out together quite a bit, and this is something that the manga does. It shows certain characters constantly hanging out, interacting with each other. For instance, Kaminari and Minato, they do hang out kind of a bit in the manga, so seeing how in this anime original episode that Bones is nodding to the fact that these characters hang out or will lead to future developments in the series, I appreciate that, especially with the Bakugo and, Kirishima stuff as well, when he is the one that talked Bakugo into coming to the pool in the first place. If it wasn't for Kirishima, Bakugo wouldn't have been there. So, once again, another nod to these character interactions that are in the manga, and Bones is acknowledging that and showing that, they're still trying to follow the proper characterization. and they're not trying to force certain characters together that don't make any sense that are not in the manga. So, well done. Great way to handle anime original scenes. You're not trying to break the certain stuff that's been established in the manga, you're expanding upon it, which this is what Bones has already done with the Suyu episode with Season 2. So, anyways, let's talk about certain little things to, clarify. So, number one, let's talk about that opening song, which I know everybody's going to be talking about, because since this is majority recap, there isn't a whole lot to talk about or discuss. So, I guess I can dive into that opening song. Number one, I like the opening visuals. It's amazing. Visual-wise, I had chills. When I saw the All Might scene with him looking at All for One, I'm like, yo, Bones, you're getting me hopped, I'm so hyped. Now, I'm not gonna go into too many details because spoilers, and I don't want to spoil you anime onlys out there, but when I saw that scene, I'm like, yo, I'm excited, I'm so excited, because this is gonna be one of the best seasons of the anime. I want to say right now, if Bones retains the quality they've had from Season 1 and Season 2, and they apply it to this, and if it even is better than what it was, oh my god, I don't know, man, I'm gonna freak out. I'm legit gonna be hyped up and freaking out when I see certain episodes finally get animated. I mean, especially what I saw with this. Now, I'm not gonna go into any more details than showing a picture, but this right here with Izuku and the person that is looking and looks like they're fighting him, oh my god, that's gonna be good. That already looks fabulous in the opening song, and if I can expect visuals like that, Bones, please, give me. Okay, so, visual-wise, it's amazing. Great opening. Now, let's talk about the music. So, I've heard a lot today that many don't really like the song that's attached to the visuals of Boku no Hero Academia Season 3's opening song, which I can understand. I do actually understand that quite a bit, why many have been saying that today, because when I do think about the song and look at the visuals, the song doesn't match perfectly. Now, I'm not saying that the song is bad. I actually like the song. I really love the song that was used in the opening. But in terms of what is going on in the opening, I do admit that the opening song does not fit. But like I said, I still like the song, so I don't think it's necessarily bad. I don't think the opening song is bad. I don't think the opening entirely is bad. I just think that the context of the song, or the way it sounds, just doesn't fit. But besides that, I think it's a great opening song. Probably the best opening song, actually, of Boku no Hero, in my personal opinion. That's my opinion, but I think it's actually my favorite. To date, it is. So, anyways, with all that being said, I guess all I need to really conclude is that this season is going to be fun. And I have waited since, winter season of anime began, and we're finally here in spring, and here it is. It's finally arrived, and I'm just so happy. I'm happy. And I have Boku no Hero to look forward to every single Saturday morning. This comes out very early, by the way. Oh my god, I have kind of a bad sleep schedule as is, but I might need to start going to bed very, very early on Friday night just to be able to tune into this, because it comes out, I think at 4 or 5 in the morning. Oh my god, now that I think about it, Boku no Heroes always came out early. It always has. But just, I forgot that when it comes to Boku no Hero, it has a very early release compared to everything else normally on a Saturday or even Sunday, or any other anime actually through each season. It airs very early. In a way, I guess it's a good thing, because it's the middle of the day for Japan, and a lot of people can tune in and watch it. So that's about it. I guess, just look forward to this great season, anime onlys, manga readers. We know what to expect, but that does not mean that we're not going to enjoy it, because, oh my god, certain scenes are going to be amazing to see animated. And so with that being said, how'd you all feel about this week's episode of Boku no Hero Academia Season 3? Did you enjoy it? Did you hate it? Did you appreciate the way this recap was done? Did you like the fan service even though it was unexpected man service? Be honest in the comments below, and just once again, anime onlys, you are not ready for the events to come. So with that, I love you guys. You have a wonderful day or night wherever you live, no matter what time you watch this. I wish you all a very good day. If you enjoy my content, please subscribe. If you like this video, please leave a like. And if you want to get notified for whenever I upload a video, please click the bell icon down below, because I have seen that many say they don't get notified when I do upload videos. So love you guys. Chibi out.